Welcome to the advanced blog post tutorial video. What we have here is we still have our draft 2013 blog post that we've put together, but when we look at the page, it doesn't look very sharp, right? It's just a little bit of text, a link, and sure we have an image here. That's all well and good. But what we'd like to do is we'd like to add a little bit of color to the page. We'd like to add some formatting to our text here, and we can do that really easily with this editor. So what we're going to do is I'm going to hit enter here and create a new line. Now if I highlight this text and click this drop down here, I'm actually going to change this to a heading. So heading 1 will be the title. Each heading, so heading 1 to 6 goes largest to smallest. So if I set this to heading 3, as you can see, the text gets smaller and smaller. So now we have a heading that pops a lot better. Now we have the freshest fruits and veggies around, and we want to list these fruits and veggies. Well, there's these list items here, so like a bulleted list in Microsoft Word, or an ordered list. You have your numbers here, so let's just make a bulleted list. So we just click this and it automatically adds our bullet here, and I can start typing. I can say carrots, and then if I hit enter, it's automatically going to create another item for me. Then I can say red peppers. Then I can say, and then onions, radishes. So now we have a list of all of our freshest fruits and veggies around. But actually I didn't add any fruits, so let's say apples, raspberries. So this is all set. What I'd like to do is I'd like to say that stop by on Mondays. I want to make that bold and italic, so B and I, just like a Microsoft Office. I'd like to actually remove this image from the main piece here. So if I click on the image, I can click on this little red X here. Now the image is gone, but it's still in my featured image, so that's good. Now we have this follow us on Twitter for the latest news on our market. So we're actually going to turn this into a button. Now this big M button on here is theme that we use on the site. Now Mural has a lot of really cool what are called short codes to put into the web page in order to have really cool things display. So on the home page where we have all those flashy buttons, those are all done through Mural's shortcodes. So what we're actually going to do is we want this to be a button. So we're going to click on that M. We're going to come to button. We use the fancy style on the site because the fancy ones look better. So we're actually going to make this a medium fancy with subtly rounded corners. So if I just click this, it's automatically going to add this bunch of text onto here. I can do these for you anytime that you'd like a button inside of your blog post, but just know that it's as simple as changing the text in between these two quotation marks. So we want the text to read, follow us on Twitter for the latest news on our market. The size is medium, that's automatically done. The URL, if we remember right, the URL was https://twitter.com/PressedWYSIWYG and type fancy, corner subtle, those are already ready to go. And now if I hit save draft, it's going to save our draft page. And now if I hit preview, we can then see what the page looks like. And that's going to open up in this new tab here. So here's our blog post again. Nice big image featuring New Year's upon us. Here's our list now. Our Mondays is bold and italic. Follow us on Twitter, the original. Now follow us on Twitter for the latest news on our market. This looks like a much nicer button. It's as simple as clicking publish, and this would be up and running. It also has a built-in spell check here, so you can actually click this and it will automatically spell check your stuff for you and let you know before you post something on the site. So buttons are one of the simplest things to add from Mural. There's a lot of other items that you could add from Mural into your pages, such as drop caps. So make the S in Stop By on Mondays be bigger than the other piece. You can add multiple columns, information boxes, light boxes, things like that. They're all well and good, but they're a little bit more advanced than just a simple editing the pages. You're more than welcome to give them a try. Anything that you have in a draft mode won't be visible on the site, and you can't break anything, so feel free to give them a try. So we've just changed our whole blog post from a pretty lame blog post with nothing really going on here to a much nicer post that has a list in it. We've stylized some text. We've added a button to the page, which has got a nice little fading piece to it. Very good. If you ever have any questions, you can always just send me an email and we can figure out how to get you back up and running.